Hello, Home Inspector. Just come into the house. Tenants do not appear to be here. Starting the inspection. 113. On the 28th of July. Start with the outside. We'll unlock the doors first. That's going to give me access to the whole of the property, either front or back. There's a security lock. Go up. That's it. That can stay there. That's good. And the door opens. We're in good shape. As we pass through, we turn the lights on wherever we can. No lights appear to be functioning in the kitchen. We're going to heat the oven up to its heating 350. There it is. Come back and check the rest later. We're going to enter the garage. The garage is locked. Got stuff in the garage. Looking for the electrical meter. Found the meter. Everything's good there. And shut the door. Water heater's not installed correctly. We'll come back to that. We'll go and make sure the temperature is low. Lighting on. Temperature is set at 74. We're going to lower that as low as possible. We want to make sure that the air conditioning really works well. And if there's going to be a failure of any sort, it'll occur when the conditioner's been running continuously for a while. Cupboard, bathroom, this will be the laundry. The doors are sticking in the laundry. I'll come back to that. Hatch to the attic. Okay, let's start with the outside. Every condition will be fine. We photograph. The intention being to keep a video record of everything that we've seen, as well as record the information for the report by still photographs. And we don't have a battery in the camera. Always good to have one of those. As we walk over the yard, I note that we've got roots in the yard from the trees. Trees this size can cause issues with foundations. And if there is an issue with a foundation, we'll discover that beforehand. This is the front elevation. We're going to start at the left hand side outside the gate. We'll work our way round and back into the backyard. Right, left elevation. Looking at the eaves, looking at the walls. We do not have the correct levels in the grade around the foundation. It's actually coming up and touching the brickwork. In addition to that, the grading around the house is incorrect. But that's probably something that is common with all the houses in the area because of the age. We have some windows. There's a damaged screen. There's a circuit been added incorrectly. It has got a conduit. You can see this wire here showing, it should be in a conduit. We'll go up the roof in a minute and just look at the condition of the brickwork. Here you've got a hole in the wall that just needs to be filled, just to stop water, hot air, etc. getting in. There's no weep holes in the bottom of the columns. Very common. You can retrofit those. You just drill through to allow them to the air to breathe in that column, because inside that column there will be wood. We're at the front middle elevation now, looking at the condition of the caulking, and here the caulking is failing. What is actually happening is the caulking shrinking as it ages, and now we get a hole in it, runs down there. Another broken screen, damaged screen, failing caulking up on the corner there. We're moving around, we're looking at the walls. Here we've got the clean outs, the PVC, and we've got drying out of the grade around the house. You can see this gap opening up in this area here. It's where the grade is drying. That's where the grade is drying. Hello.
Hi, are you an inspector?
Yes, I am, yes.
Okay. We were just wanting to see the house.
Have you got a realtor with you?
No, that's the thing.
No, you can't go in. It'd be trespass and I'd be in trouble.
Okay.
I'd lose my license.
Okay.
Just get your realtor
Okay.
and come back. They'll get you in next to no time.
Okay.
There's not even, it has tenants, and the tenants are away. Normally if the homeowner's here, I can say to you, well, I'll knock on the door and get them to come out and say whether you can come in or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that there were people here.
Yeah, it's got tenants.
Okay,
Right.
then.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's all right. We're moving around the house now to the right elevation. Here we've got another window. It's a bay window. It's where the window comes out beyond the actual brickwork. And here we have a slight settlement crack. It's only minor. It's running from the window down to the foundation via the actual hose bib, and there's a hose bib that's got a crack in and around it that should be sealed. It's going to allow water in. We're now at the air conditioning unit itself. This is located too close to the building. It's also very dirty. It's got to be cleaned. In the condition it is at the moment, with all this dirt that's on it, it's going to work very inefficiently. And all you need is a hose to clean it. That's all you need to do to close it, clean it off. The pipes going into the house are down here. You can see there's a big hole, and that's got to be sealed. If you don't seal that, you get vermin in there. Here the pipes are exposed completely, it's sweating. That's got to be covered up, insulated. This is an electrical outlet. It's on the exterior of the building. It should be corked, and it's not. When they're not corked, what can happen is water can run down inside, come into contact with the electrical conductors, and that in itself can cause an electrical short circuit, make the wall live, and you can get electrocuted. Now, as we're going around, we're glancing at the roof, trying to see if there's any issues from ground level. Here we are at the rear right elevation. The ventilation is soffit ventilation. Going into the rear yard, we have turtle vents at the top there. Here we've got broken and missing bulbs from the electrical supply. These should also have up here, it should be sealed and corked to stop water getting in. This here should be caulked along the top here, and it's not. Here's an outlet here. This outlet should be GFCI protected. Now we'll find out whether it is or not with a tester. Simple device that plugs in. I can tell you it's got to be fixed anyway. It's broken. This is all loose, and it can allow people to get their fingers in there. Now we're going to test it. It works. And we're going to reset that GFCI. GFCI is going to be on this wall here. Here it is. This is GFCI. We'll reset that. Now, it's got the fridge plugged into it. It's never a good idea to plug a fridge in, because if they go out in a thunderstorm, you've got a problem. Door open. It shouldn't be open. Let's close this door. We're moving to the left rear elevation. Again, the grading around the house is poor, but it is an as-is condition. It's how the house was built. Well, the screens here are okay and the caulking's okay. We're looking at caulking around here. You can see it's all been caulked up here. This is all good news. Caulked up here, it's very good news. It's how it should be. It seals it. Caulking down the edges here, again, it's very good. And then we're looking at the rear. The only comments about it is you've got a steel lintel here and no weep holes over the top of it. You can put weep holes in by drilling it. You drill them in, and then they in turn allow air to flow in and out of the area around the window lintel. It's a very big tree. It's within 30 foot of the building, and the roots can often come close to the house. You've got a big root here, it's heading here. The solution to that is a root guard. Okay, so we're now going to move on to the roof and inspect the penetrations and the condition of the shingles. Going up onto the roof at the front here. Again, I mentioned it's got soffit ventilation, and then turtle vents on the top. Look at the general condition of the shingles. The shingles have actually the underlayment's been put in incorrectly. Actually has the drip edge over the top of it. It should have the drip edge under it. It's a very common fault. It's done because it's more convenient for the roofer than putting it over the top. Sad to say, but that's how they do it. Now we're going up onto the roof itself. We're at the front, mid elevation. Roof is okay on this elevation, these slopes. No signs of real damage. I'd say it's quite old, but that doesn't mean anything. It could be brand new and get taken out by a hailstorm. Here we got exposed nail heads. The slope is looking okay. Chimney cap's in place. We'll go and have a closer look at it. Probably could do with renewing the caulking around the chimney cap. We're at the left elevation. Bit of wear of the shingles. It's where the grit has come off. That's general all over it, but I think it's in for its age. I think it's quite old. It is looking quite good. Here we've got debris in the valley. That should be cleaned out. Doesn't do to have debris in the valleys. You get this sort of staining you see here. More exposed nails. All the penetrations look good. They're lead flashings. They're always better than the rubber in my opinion, but what they do is they crack at the top, and sometimes that will allow water to get in side. No, that one's okay. It's been like that since the day it's put together. So's that one. Here we are at the front right elevation, and we have some tree damage. Recommend that ridge shingles there are removed and replaced, because they will deteriorate more and more faster than the rest of the house. You can see here we've got a nail poking out. You should get that replaced, and that will fix it for the time being. More exposed nails. All you have to do with exposed nails, £70. It's not so bad, but you get £250, and it could break the ladder, and that could be a liability if it's a contractor going up. You can hear it creaking as I tread on it. I'll turn the light on. Get some light from my flashlight, and in we go. Going back, cotton type insulation on the walls. And the boards are soft, very soft. We're in the attic. There's a bird's nest in the flue to what looks like the water heater. We'll double check that. It may of course just be the dryer. It's electrical heating. Bushing around there, sign of debris. In the safety pan. That's good, it's all insulated, that's good. We have a vent, bathroom vent, exhausting into the attic. Here we have exposed wiring on the light. And in needs to be closed up. There's another oh gosh, these floorboards are unsafe. Okay, we're done for the moment in here. Don't like these boards at all. Oh, they're moving. Let's get out of here for the moment. So, up in the attic, loose boards. They represent a hazard. The best thing to do is to take the offending ones out, just leaving those that lead to the air conditioning unit so the guys can service them. And if you have to do anything, you fix them so they don't bend when somebody's weight is on them, otherwise you'll have somebody coming through the ceiling. Temperature in this attic at the moment is 140. So we've done the external, and we can't find many instances of movement. We'll look around the doors and the windows, see whether or not we've got structural movement. My feeling is we have not. This is master. And the tub is broken. Down here we got breaks in the tub. This tub probably needs to be replaced. I'm not going to say that in the report, but you can get professional people to fix these type of things where you've got breaks. And there's no guarantee this won't be leaking around the jets. It's not uncommon for them to leak around that area. And there's no plug, so we cannot fill the tub. It's a good thing, it's probably just been used as a shower. But we do have what appears to be black mould around the actual bath itself. And there's some movement in the ceiling. Okay, that's working. Let's see if the hot water's working. GFCI. Should be a GFCI next to all water within 3 foot. Yep, that's working. Tub's working. But as I say, I wouldn't run it because of the break that's around here. If you fill this with water and that's leaking, water's going to get back down the back here, and that could cause all sorts of structural issues with a tub. Now, water is heated. Hot water. Looking in the windows here to see whether we've got any water leaks around the windows. We don't appear to be. Okay, that's that done. Now at the bathroom window, the bedroom window. No, there's no leaks around there. Signs of settlement of this, which coincides with that sign we found outside. We found some cracks out there. It's by no means important, it's just cosmetic, but certainly you want to be aware of it. How's this door like? That door's fine. Into bedroom. You appear to have a light. Okay, light is not working. Could be the bulb, but I don't change bulbs to find that out for obvious reasons. Here we're trying to go and look at the window. Again, we're looking for leaks. No, they're fine. And cracks in the sheetrock. We do not appear to have any. We've got a smoke detector, which is good. Okay, all cool here. This is the laundry. The dryer, washer. See what's down here. Light works. Okay, this is a broken door catch. And you can see here how the door's splitting apart. What's causing it is the roller bearing up here is not working properly. When it closes, it puts too much pressure on the door and it's splitting the door. Fix the roller, glue and nail the door, and that will be a fix. It won't move again, it'll be fine. Okay, small bathroom. Vent works. Broken light. This one here. Again, we've got the issue of mould around the bottom of the bathroom. Got hot water in there. Should be tripped. It is, which is good. So we tripped it. Looking in here, we've got broken wall in the cabinet. That's in the bathroom, guest bathroom. Now we've got hot water, but there's no stop. That needs to be replaced. And finally, does it flush? Okay. Move out into bedroom, front elevation. Again, the lights are not working. I think it's light bulbs, but you want to fix that. We'll look for water leaks. Nah. Leaves a stain. You see if it's got an occasional water leak, and it hasn't. We're looking for issues around here. Have we got any holes in the ceilings? I hope not. No. Yeah. Again, not working. Move out into the main room. Light works. Look at water penetration at the doors. Appear to be none. Here we are at the fireplace. There's no gas fire, it's wood burning. I'm going to look to see what the damper's like. Okay, we've got water leak at the cap. It's quite common. All you have to do is cork it. Now we're looking at the windows again. Looking for water leaks. Yeah, there's been water leaks around here. So it's leaking around here. It's probably coming in around the corking around the chimney flashing. So that's a place to look to see whether or not you need more flashing there, or improve the flashing so it's waterproof. Moving to the rear elevation, we've got a little bit of movement here. And there's more here in the corner. We've got a little bit of foundation again, moves the sheetrock, but at the moment it's rated, in my opinion, as cosmetic. Moving into the kitchen area. Again, we've got movement here. This I think is early stages. I think soaker hoses, some irrigation will put it right. Left though, it could deteriorate further. So closing up those gaps would be a great idea. Here's the dishwasher. We're going to run it through a cycle. And the sink. Okay. Inside, what have we got? We have food disposal. We'll get some photographs to see what condition it's in. Looks in good condition. Everything else is fine. Oh, we have an exposed outlet at the back here. That's okay. I've got a picture here. And we have no backflow on the dishwasher. On the food disposal, running fine. I'm waiting for hot water to come through here. We can wait a long while sometimes. Got no hot water at the moment. There we go, got hot water. Excellent. No GFCI there. No GFCI there. And we should have GFCIs at the outlets at close to sinks. Like this one here, it's within 3 foot. And it's not GFCI. Oven's been on now for good 30 minutes. We're going to test the temperature. What temperature we have. We set it for 350, we should have 350. We have 330. 330 is fine. It's got to be within 25 degrees of the set point. Now we turn the burners on, see if they work. We'll turn the air on, the light on, and the extractor. This is a recirculating type extractor. And we have good burners, all burning. And we can turn these guys off. Okay, there is no microwave, just a fitted one. So we won't worry about that anymore. Pantry. There's no signs of damage in the pantry, so we're going to reset the camera, go out into the garage, and we're going to look very closely at the water heater, the garage door, make sure that all's operating properly. I'll reset the camera in here. Make sure we've got everything's off here. Everything's hot, but it's off. Now we're moving into the garage. Start immediately with the water heater incorrectly installed. Water heater should be on a stand, should be 18 inches above the ground. It's not. It was designed to be 18 inches above this ground. Then somebody came along, took the stand away, and then installed extra long pipes, as we see here, to overcome the fact that now it's in the wrong position. That is a dumb thing to do. This is the temperature pressure relief valve. This pipe here is illegal. It actually constricts the flow, and in the event of this being used, which it can't be, this is broken, in the event of it being used, it could cause the tank to explode. These unions are incorrect, and they're leaking. Okay, around here. Yep, it's leaking. So we have leaking union at the water heater. They're also not galvanic, so they're going to rust, and that's one of the reasons they are not working properly. And we've got a leak up here too. All told, this water heater needs some attention, otherwise it's only going to deteriorate quicker. At the back here we've got some damage to the sheetrock. All sheetrock should be sealed. This is a garage, has a car in it. Cars have got petroleum in them, gasoline, that can give fumes, and it can get into the house through holes in the walls like this. more holes up here. All you got to do is go around and seal it. That's all you got to do. Seal it up so there's no holes. Another hole here. Yeah, somebody's installed an additional cable and they cut in the wall and then they didn't bother to seal it. And we go across here and we have another hole. We're going to test the door closer. Make sure there's nothing dreadfully wrong with it. Looks okay. Let's close it. It's closing now. It's worked. Mounting is okay here. Let's have a picture of record. That's out of focus. Okay, that's all looking good. Just making sure there's no damage to the door. Okay, so a few things to be done to the water heater. We set the GFCI, it's the GFCI for the whole of the house. Everything's fine in here now. Okay, just test that light. That light's not working, so that's another bulb that's not working. It's all right here. Yeah, well, I'm inspecting it.
Oh, you're inspecting?
Yeah.
Oh, you just inspecting everything?
That's right.
Oh, I thought you was selling. I thought everybody was already in there.
Yeah, got tenants in there, I think. There's people living here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So if you want to buy it, get your offer in.
I got this.
Yeah, one house is enough.
Exactly.
Okay, done the water heater. So, in summary, all the structural systems look okay. What we're going to do now is look at the air conditioning. We know the water heater works, although there are some issues with the water heater. With the air conditioning, it's very difficult as a home inspector to give you a prediction of what that air conditioning is going to be like. So what I do is I measure the average temperature drop given by the water heater, by the air conditioner, when it's running after about 25-30 minutes. And we've got a return here, tells us that we've got 35 degrees. No, we have 73 degrees, 73.4. So that's the return. Now we want all the registers to be 15 to 20 degrees below that. So here's a register immediately above it, and we're registering 60. $59. Now they're going to vary out of each one. We know that. 58. And you can go around and balance them so the temperature coming out of each is exactly the same. 59. We're in the, oh, here we go. Now we got 59 here. Oh, we dropped to 58. That's even better. We don't want to fail it if it's not failing. $56. It's good. 56. 57. Get a better reading. 55, that's better. Okay. A broken outlet over here. That should be replaced. Now we're going to go and have a look at the electrical board, see what condition it's in. This is in the garage. And before we look at the electrical board, one thing I must do, which is measure the pressure of the water in the house system. Let me do this here at the hose bib. Small pressure gauge. Measure our pressure. And we got 60 pounds per square inch, which is great. Okay, let's go and look at this electrical panel. Got to get around this stuff here. It's been lying here a long way, I know, because there's cobwebs on it. Okay. This is the Verizon. I'm going to unplug it because it's getting in my way. I've got to take this off. I don't want any obstructions. First look in here. All the breakers are on. It's 150 amps. The only things that go wrong with these is people interfere with them. Most times they're put in correctly, especially ones that have been in only about 30 years, some of them are 40-50 years. They look as if they've been incorrectly installed. They haven't been actually, it's just somebody's interfered with them. The older they get, the more often that can happen. Okay, here we go. We're actually inside the unit. It's all copper. Okay, all's okay with the electrical panel. Let's put it back. Okay, that's in place. Okay. So the electrical panel's okay. All the GFCI's tripped correctly. I reset them correctly. Okay, that's all that done. Let me just see if we got a ground. We do. Here's the grounding bar. Meter's okay. All's fine there. So we can close this up for the moment. Okay. Let's go and get everything going. I'm gonna. What's the time? 2:10. Okay. Let's write it up. Touch other people's stuff. I'll come and sit here. More tree damage on this slope here. Again, replace the offending shingles, put in new ones, and you'll be fine. Hello, I don't know whether it was diverted, but I did star 73 and called you. Okay. Okay, I phoned her number, but it was her office number, and she said that did she respond to that? Oh. Okay. Right. Oh, okay, okay. I think 3:30 is going to be fine. If I need to, I'll give her a call. But I think that'll be fine. Time I've got things sorted. Yeah, please do. Text it to me. Okay, darling. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, we're going to restart the camera.